Let's begin as always with lying back and just taking a couple of minutes to get centered and to feel grounded. Yeah, so take your time. We'll just come to lying down. Yeah, and if you want to turn off the video, that's fine, but we're going to leave it on so occasionally I see your arm fly by or your leg. Just so I see that you're still alive, that is also good. But I trust that we're all good and all here. Cool, so take your time, and I think to lay back today, if it's comfortable, have your feet together and your knees apart. Yeah, I'll mute this in a moment. But lay back and just have the back of the neck supported, whether it's with a rolled blanket or with your cushion. Just make yourself comfy. So whatever you can do to first kind of spread out and to breathe. So that with your out breaths, with your eyes closing, and I know with all the heat that we have been experiencing, our bodies might be a little more tired than you think, or our overall the body will be seeking actually these moments of getting to cool down again. So take your time, really just find what feels good for you. We'll start from there. Nice. And then when you have kind of achieved that state of feeling like, life is good and I can just kind of stretch out, spread out, and let myself relax, then simply little by little, whatever you notice in the body that is holding, whether it's in the calves or in the shoulders or anything, just touch your awareness to these places. So just notice, it feels a little bit tense there. And then as you do that, it's very likely that that area will just release a little bit more. Then if it feels nice for you, if it's something that you feel like doing today, you're going to let your arms still be completely relaxed on the floor, but take your hands, maybe one a little higher and the other over the belly button. Great, and then just take a few more moments just to let yourself arrive here. Nice, so there's no rush at all. So we're beginning today in this place of allowing ourselves to just be again. We've all had a busy, active weekend, whether it's socializing, eating, drinking, or doing sporty things. We're getting lots of sun, so in a way it's nice to make some space too, to really have gratitude for that we had the pleasure of being able to do all of that. And acknowledging, of course, that this is within a larger picture, but that just to have that, to be able to have gratitude for that, it feeds us, it gives us the resources to be able to continue and to offer to others in this world. So now we're just going to take a minute here, just letting ourselves sense all the places of the body that are connected towards the earth. Feel the weight of the head, and let the weight of the head release back towards the earth. And then feel the spine lengthening from the back of the neck along the shoulders, behind the mid-back, behind the lower back, all the way towards your sacrum. Notice that beautiful line that just extends from the back of the head all the way down towards your tailbone. And as you breathe, imagine your breath flowing in from the base of the tailbone, just drawing a line, maybe even with a color that you like, gently up the spine. all the way up, even to the top of the head. Nice, and then as you exhale, allow yourself to visualize your breath, your prana, in your favorite color. Just gently coming from the top of your head, behind the head, sliding down the neck, your upper back, your mid back, your lower back, and again the sacrum and your tailbone. Just for one more minute, we're going to allow ourselves to have that in the background, that visualization of yourself being filled with breath in a cycle. And as the cycle just ebbs and flows, allowing that to be in the background, and then as the rest of you simply relaxes, let yourself rest in that opening of spaciousness. Let yourself feel the whole body and breath flowing through your whole body. Let yourself notice the sensation in your feet, your legs, your hips. Notice the sensation as the side body stretches with your breath. And as the heart flows up and the lungs expand. And notice as the whole body relaxes. We'll take our time just really enjoying each breath here. We'll be here for about another 10 breaths. Just enjoying one breath at a time. Just drinking in the breath of gratitude, and as we exhale, allowing ourselves to receive. And let yourself remember one thing that you're really grateful for today. If you were to list or express gratitude for one thing in your life that you're for sure blessed with, just let yourself feel that, see that, receive that, sense it in your heart. Notice the quality that you experience as that informs you on a cellular level from within. Without any agenda, without any efforting, let's take 5 more breaths here, just enjoying each breath, one breath at a time. And we'll take a few more moments with the arms relaxed back to the sides, extending the legs, letting the backs of the legs just rest against your mat or against the cushion that you've been using. Just enjoy feeling your breath flowing naturally in and out of the belly. Great. And then from here, take your time and just start bringing the legs closer in towards yourself and turning to your side. And we'll come up to a seat. So we'll just remove any of our cushions and place them to the side. We're going to kind of stay in this ooey gooey zone. It's so nice to let our breath lead us there. And staying in that, knowing that your practice is for you, for yourself, Just take your time to find the most comfortable way to be on your hands and your knees. We're going to come into cat and cow, just to bring some movement through the whole body. So inhale, we're going to let the heart gently lengthen towards the sky, and as we exhale, we're going to round the back. Just whatever feels natural. We've done this many times, and you must have intuited some way that feels best for you. So notice if that feels good today. Let yourself have all the freedom to just explore. Let your breath move you. Great, and then from there we're going to take it into some rock and roll cat and cow and some hip circles, just whatever feels right now. See if you can just listen in. What do you feel like more? Do you want to roll into your shoulders more and roll into your hip joints more? Or do you feel like making circles of your hips to just slowly bring yourself through that movement, through the hip joints in this circular way? Whatever feels right for you. And anytime it feels like you want to alternate to another side, feel free, another direction, discovering all the places that this movement wants to be. Great, and then from there we're going to just come back towards the center and walk your hands towards yourself. So we'll just step the right foot forward. Great, and from there let's bring the arms up, just keep your shoulders relaxed. We're going to interlace the hands and then just gently press the hands away. Nice, so whatever feels nice here, relax the shoulders, bring the belly gently forward. As you do that, let the hips follow. So try not to arch the lower back. Great, we'll breathe here. Take 3 more breaths, relaxing your shoulders and just letting the heart flow upwards. Great, and then we'll release and let's step through either downward dog or half standing forward bend. Again, whatever feels best for you. And take a moment drawing the hips back, drawing the heels back, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the spine. Great, and then we'll release the knees back onto the earth and let's step the left foot forward. Great, and then from there let's bring our arms gently up again. Take the interlace, maybe 1 finger back. Relax your shoulders, press the palms up. And once again, we're gonna move the front of the hips forward, keeping the lower back kind of more or less neutral. Great, and then over the next few breaths, again, we're just going to explore our balance to try to get our inner feet to ground and our shoulders to relax. And little by little, the heart is going to roll towards the sky. Great. And then from here, fingertips towards the earth, we're going to step our feet together towards the front of the mat. Nice. Slide your hands onto your shins if that feels nice. We're going to lengthen forward halfway. So take a deep breath here, and then as you exhale, fold. We'll do it a couple more times. So inhale, lengthen the heart forward, and exhale, fold. And one more time. Inhale, Lengthen the heart. And exhale, fold. We're going to come through some gentle sun salutations. So pressing down through the feet. Inhale, we'll bring the arms all the way up. And exhale, we're going to fold. Fingertips reaching down. Crown of the head reaching down. And then inhale, fill the whole spine with breath. And exhale, we'll step back for a moment to downward dog. Then inhale, let's bring the right leg all the way up, bend the right knee, open up the right hip. And exhale, right foot forward between your hands. Nice, let's ground the back heel. So the back foot is evenly on the mat and then pressing down through the front foot. Inhale, let's bring the arms up. Nice, we're gonna bend the right elbow and take the left hand to the right elbow. I'm not quite sure how to get over my AirPod wardrobe malfunction. And then we're gonna draw our elbows back, lunge towards the front leg, draw the right hip back, relax the tailbone. Then even wriggle your right fingers a little bit in the right hand and try to reach down a little bit more towards the spine. Relax the right shoulder. I'm going to check what's happening. Sorry, I think Siri is being bizarre. I don't think she's... Is she unable to stay there and then come back through? Downward dog, if you can hear me on that one. Okay, I am here. I just have to join over on the other side. So continue sun salutations if you can. I'll be right back. La la la. Okay, where's this thing? Why does it do that? And then start video. Whoop. Nice. Impermanence. Okay. Okay, I think we're back on. If anybody is having issues, then put on your sound and tell me. I hope the living room is not too tilted right now. Sorry, ladies. Okay. All right, let's continue. We're going to come back to the front of your mat. Yeah, and then continue with your sun salutations. So inhale to draw up and exhale to fold. And inhale, lengthen forward halfway. Exhale, step back to your downward dog. If it feels okay, stay in downward dog for a couple more breaths, or if you need to come through to plank instead, if that feels better, you can do that too. And then let's step the left foot forward and ground the right foot. And then let's bring our arms all the way up, lunging through the left knee. Bend your left elbow, right hand onto the left elbow. Nice. Release the tailbone, lean the heart back, and start walking your fingertips down the middle of the spine. Great, and take a few more breaths there. Trying to establish the horizon. There. Great. And then exhale from here. We'll release fingertips back to the earth. And let's step back. Just a quick little downward dog. Then bend the left knee, draw the right hip back. Maybe bring your right arm up. Take a breath there. And then right hand to the ground, bend the right knee, draw your left hip back, extend the left arm up. Nice, hands back onto the earth, draw the hips back, and then let's release the knees for a moment, roll the shoulders back. We're gonna come through here to lowering. So bend the elbows, draw the heart forward, hover just above your mat, and then roll your shoulders back and draw the heart up. Lengthen your tailbone back. Roll your shoulders back. Great, breathe into that. Then exhale, draw your hips back. Just take a moment, knees apart, hips back, release the forehead onto the mat. So we'll take 3 breaths here. And then from here, let's walk the hands back towards ourselves. Great. We're going to take our strap, and you're going to step your right foot forward, your left knee back. Nice. Right hand onto the belt, left hand is going to draw down. You're going to relax your shoulders here. Nice. Right hip is going to release down. Then we're going to slide the left hand a little further down the belt and draw it away from you. Draw the heart up, draw your elbow back. Nice, and take a couple of breaths there. Then from here, we're going to tuck the back toes, bring the knee up, and let ourselves draw the heart forward. If it feels okay, you're going to try to bring your right elbow to the inside of the right knee as you lengthen the left arm up. You might want to ground your back foot for stability, and we'll take a couple of breaths there. Then bend that front knee a little more, but press down through your feet and bring yourself back up. And we'll release the belt, just release it towards the earth for now. Great. Then lengthen into the front leg. Inhale, draw the heart up. Exhale, we're going to come halfway forward. Then let's take the hands back, press your palms together, and we'll turn so that the hands are going to come into reverse namaste and walk up your back. So coming halfway like this, taking a couple of breaths. If this feels like something that doesn't feel quite nice, then we're going to hold opposite elbows instead. Just take 2 more breaths there. Great, and then right hand to your right leg, pressing down onto the right shin, rolling your shoulders open, come into triangle. So extend your left fingertips, relax through your shoulders, relax the back of the neck. Take a couple of breaths here, and then left hand comes to the right hip. Great, tuck your chin, let the right ear release towards the right shoulder. And then over time, we're going to take a few more breaths here. Maybe the right hand is going to keep walking forward. You're just going to let yourself drape the head to the side. Great, so just take a couple more breaths there. Nice, and then press down through your feet. Bring yourself all the way back and turn to face the front of your mat. And we'll step back. Maybe it's your downward dog, just for a moment. Great, and then looking forward, let's step the left foot forward and release the right knee onto the mat. Nice. And then we're going to take our belt again if you are using one. Or if you're not using one, you can hold the elbow again. That would work also. And we'll take our hand onto the belt. Right hand to kind of the lower back. So still holding onto the belt. Nice. And then we'll just take our time here. We'll relax the shoulders again. Left elbow drawing up towards the sky. Chin is relaxed. And then as it feels like you're stable and it feels nice to do so, Then we're going to draw the right arm back and draw the heart towards the sky. So maybe you'll be feeling a lot of opening in the front of the right hip, which is what we want. So just breathe into it. If it feels like too much, just back off a little. Bring your hips back a little more. Take a couple more breaths there. Feel free to stay here, or if you want to tuck your back toes, you can come up a little higher, still lunging into that front leg. If you want to ground the back foot, you can also do that. So whatever feels nice. And then draw the heart up. Nice. So take 2 more breaths here. Then keeping the arms this way, we're going to tilt to bring the left elbow towards the inside of the left leg, right arm up. Nice. I wonder if we're all falling now everywhere. So we're going to relax the shoulders and just turn open the chest. Take a couple more breaths like that. Great. And then slowly release. Bring your hands maybe onto your front leg or onto the earth and draw yourself up halfway. Nice. So bring the chest parallel towards the earth. Doesn't have to be exact. We're going to take the arms back again. Reverse namaste. So the fingertips are going to touch. I'm going to walk the arms up a little more towards the heart. And again, you can hold opposite elbows if that feels better. I'm going to take a few more breaths here. If it feels okay to fold more, feel free to do so. But we'll stay halfway up. Keep the eyes soft, just looking slightly forward. Especially if you tend to get dizzy in forward bends, let's be kind of halfway this way. Great. And then let's slide the left hand down the left shin. Let's bring the right arm up and we'll come into triangle. Nice. Press down through the feet. Extend through the fingertips. Relax the right shoulder blade. And we'll take a few more breaths here. Then right hand to the left hip. Relax the chin. Let the left ear come towards the left shoulder. And then over time, we're going to let ourselves just kind of drape a little more to the left. And there's no rush. We're just going to hang out and kind of feel into where does the body feel like it's good to go? Where does it want to go? Great. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Just letting the side of the neck release here. Great, and then we're turning to face forward again. Relax the hands onto the mat. Step through downward dog. If you want to skip downward dog, you can feel free to come into child's pose. Roll your shoulders back, draw the hips, especially the sides of the hips back. Press the inner heels away towards the earth. Take another 2 breaths here. Great, and then we'll come on back. Let's take a child's pose. Knees apart, big toes together. Relax the forehead towards the earth. Bend your elbows in child's pose and bring your fingertips to draw together and back towards the center, towards the mid-back. We're going to stay here just for another 10 breaths. Great. And then from our child's pose, we're going to walk the hands back towards ourselves. So we'll still come back through to a low and a crescent lunge. So right foot is forward, left knee is back. We're just gonna let the hips relax. So this time we're gonna take the right hand to the left side of the head. Relax the elbows, and then just let yourself tilt more to the right. So tuck the chin a little, and just let yourself drape forward. I'm gonna show you in this direction so we can see. So just right arm comes over to the left ear. Left arm can just relax, or can be on your right leg. We're just gonna tuck the chin and let the side of the neck open up. So as we do this, you can lunge a little deeper. You can drop the right sit bone more towards the earth. Bit of balancing here. If you need more stability, you can take a block into the left hand. Couple more breaths there. Great, and then release gently with the hands, tuck the chin forward, bring your head back to center. Then let's take a twist, left elbow outside the right leg. Press your palms and bring yourself a little higher maybe, and twist. Right hip is gonna draw back, left heel is gonna draw back. And we'll breathe here. Few more breaths. Great, and then fingertips to the earth, walk the left foot in, and then take your left foot more to the left side of your mat. And let's draw the right hip back. So hands can come a little higher onto the right shin, right hand onto the right hip, and we'll twist again. So you can twist here. If it feels okay to reach down towards the earth, you can do that. Draw the right hip back and turn the chest towards the right. Great, few more breaths like that. Maybe the right arm's gonna extend up. Nice, and then we're gonna release. Walk the hands forward. Let's come through a plank. Roll the shoulders back, draw the heels back, lengthen your tailbone back. Relax your shoulders. Nice. And then heels towards the earth. Again, we're gonna lower the heart towards the earth as we roll the shoulders back. And rolling the heart up gently. Take a breath here, and then just gently, we're gonna tilt side to side. Bring your right shoulder forward as you look over the left. And then the left shoulder forward as you look over the right. So do this a few times. Again, it's kind of like rock and roll cat and cow. So you're just finding what feels juicy for you here. Great, and then bend the knees, draw the hips up, walk the arms forward. We're gonna keep the hips high. Just rest the forehead towards the earth for a few breaths, melting heart. Nice, and then we'll walk our hands towards ourselves. You're gonna stack your left foot forward. And just make yourself comfy again here. Nice. So we're just gonna switch to this way so that we can probably see each other. Great. And then we're going to take the left hand to the right side of the head, tilt the chin in, and let yourself relax towards the left. Right hand over the left thigh. I'm gonna hang out in this neck stretch for a little bit. So, breathing into this. A few more breaths like that. Just be gentle and just let things kind of feel its way to opening. And keep the head and the neck relaxed. Slowly release the left arm. Tuck the chin, let the head come back through the center. Great, we'll take a twist, right elbow outside the left knee. Pressing the palms, draw the thumbs towards the heart. So feel free to stay here, or again, if you want to, you're going to tuck the back toes and bring yourself higher into prayer twist. We'll take a few breaths there together. You can feel those pickleball muscles. And then from there, slowly release, hands towards the mat. Walk the right foot in, right foot to the right side of your mat. And you can ground that right foot down. And we're going to walk the hands maybe a little higher. Again, whatever feels best for you. Draw the heart up, relax your shoulders. So big difference between being tensed and just letting yourself find alignment. Nice. Then left hand onto the left hip, and we can twist here. Nice. Your alternate option, right hand more towards the earth, twist the heart to the left. And then if you want to add the left arm, extend fingertips towards the sky. Take a few more breaths there. We'll try to relax the left shoulder and the left shoulder blade towards the hips. Nice. A few more breaths here. Great, and then relax back to face forward. Drape over the legs for a moment. Come back through downward dog. Walk the feet back. And take a moment just drawing the hips back. Drawing the armpits gently towards the earth. Let's come through child's pose and take the knees wide apart again. Big toes together. Relax the shoulders. Relax the forehead. We'll take about 5 breaths there. Great, and then from there we're going to bring the hands towards ourselves again. Nice. So we're going to try to find pigeon. You're going to have your right knee towards the right side of your mat. Left leg is going to move back, and then if you're finding that it feels better, put the left knee bent and to have a seat like this. You can also do that. You can do kind of like a 90-90 instead. So even when you feel like you're tilting, you want to make sure you have some support. So take a little height, any pillow, anything at all, a blankie under the right hip to bring yourself back to level so you're not feeling like you're collapsing to one side. Great. So staying in your variation of pigeon, whatever feels nice for you, take a little time and find what feels good. Should feel the hip opening a little bit here. We're going to not press on the knee, but to press on the side of the thigh a little bit. So with the right hand, just gently press down. Tailbone is going to draw down. So no wrenching into the lower back. We're just gently pressing down to lift up. Let's lift through the crown of the head. Take a couple of breaths there. Nice. Nice. We're going to add a little bit of a twist. So left hand now also onto the right leg. Right hand is going to come to the left hip. We're going to draw up through the heart and twist to look back over the right shoulder. And then we'll soften back to face forward. If you're seated on something, you can continue sitting on it and bring the left leg forward. So right knee to the side, left leg is extended. Janushirasana, head to big toe. And we're gonna draw the heart up. And as you exhale, we're gonna come forward. If it feels nice, again, since we have the strap, we can just use the strap. And use it just to connect gently as we draw ourselves forward. Relaxing through the shoulders, drawing the heart forward. We'll take a few more breaths here. There's no tension at all. Even feel free to turn the head a little side to side. Tuck the chin and just let the chin move side to side. Great. And then for 3 more breaths, just simply settle wherever you are. Nice. And then we'll let go of the belt and walk the hands back towards yourself. Take the right knee a little more to the side. We'll extend the left arm along the left leg. Nice. And then turn the left palm up. And we'll extend the right fingertips up. So left elbow actually can also be against your leg. So again, whatever gives you the leverage. So pressing against the leg, open up. And then we'll extend the right arm maybe towards the left toes. Tuck the chin, relax the head. Let the side of the neck just have a chance to elongate. And we'll breathe into it. Take about 5 more breaths here. If it feels like a lot to turn to the side, kind of go halfway in between. You can also go about 45 degrees. You can look forward. Great, and then again, tuck the chin. Walk the hands gently up. Nice. Great, and then we'll switch. So we'll find pigeon on the left side now. Take your prop, whatever you might use. If you're using one, have it under your left hip or your left thigh. Right knee either behind you, bent, or right leg extended. And again, we'll take our time to find balance and to find the 2 front points of the hips facing evenly forward. Great, and then not pressing on the knee. Left hand pressing on the thigh, right hand pressing on the foot. Relax your shoulders, draw the heart up. Relax your shoulders little by little. Hang out for a few more moments. Great, we'll take the right hand also on the left thigh. Left hand to the right hip. From there, we'll just twist a little here. So turning the heart towards your left. Relaxing our shoulders here. And feeling your breath really move into the lower belly. Kind of massaging all around there. Great, and then we'll gently release, come back to face forward. Let's extend the right leg forward. Shift again, whatever we might be sitting on to make it even more comfy. Left knee is bent, right leg is extended for our head to big toe shape. And again, we're either going to reach forward or we can use our belt to connect to the foot. And inhale, we'll lengthen. And exhale, just the elbows are softening. We're keeping the spine neutral. We're just slowly coming forward. We're just hanging out wherever the leg might want to be. Sometimes we have more history on one side of the body than the other. So we'll just be nice to that side of the body and just hang out. As you do that, let the head again just gently move side to side. It's kind of like a lullaby in your movement. Feel the heart with breath little by little melt forward. Great, we'll take a few more breaths like this. Nice, and then press into the heels and slowly bring yourself back. Great. We're going to extend both the legs. Relax both the shoulders back, fingertips behind you. Draw the heart up. Take a few more moments. Just bring the elbows towards each other. So you're turning the collarbones kind of to open away from each other a little bit more. Then let's breathe into the collarbones. Let the crown of the head just gently lengthen to the sky. And let the sit bones press down towards the earth. Nice. And then we'll just turn gently a few times through the head and the neck. A few circles. And then let's reverse that direction. Slowly. And feeling into all sides of the neck as you move here. We're still breathing with our movement. Great. And then just coming back to a seat. Just take a moment there. Nice. Just going to turn this way to face you a little more. Then we're going to, again, keep practicing this. We're just going to try to take the right knee under the left. So again, it doesn't matter where the leg is. We're just going to slowly work on bringing it kind of over here over time. So it can be high like this. Or if they stack, we'll let it stack. You can sit onto the mat. Or if it feels more even to have the hips on something, we're going to take our little prop, or pillows, or our blankets, and just sit a little bit higher. Nice. Then we're going to take the hands and just extend the arms forward. Palms are facing each other. Then we're going to turn the palms away from each other. Right hand is going to be under the left. We're going to interlace the hands with the palms facing each other. And we're just going to try to roll the arms forward so that the knuckles are facing out. Take a few breaths there. Great. And then let's bring ourselves to untwist. Just bring it back in. Kind of looks like pipe cleaners. And we'll undo. Nice. Shake it out. Take a few circles. Take a few reverse circles. Great. And then one more time. Turn the palms away from each other. This time, left arm is below the right. We're going to interlace, relax the shoulders. And then again, let's just gently fold so you're bringing the hands towards the heart and then extending it forward. And I know maybe today is not going to go kind of all the way there, which is exactly the same as how when I started doing this one. It doesn't matter, it's just time. So we're just going to breathe here. We're just going to let things have a chance to kind of stretch out, hopefully in good ways. Roll the shoulders back, draw the heart up. Nice. And then let's, again, release. I actually released a little bit fast, so you should undo, and then come on back. Great. So our legs are still exactly as they are right now. We're going to take a little twist here. Left hand onto the left shin, right hand behind you. Inhale, draw the heart up, and exhale, twist to your right. Tuck the chin, Relax the right side of the face towards the right shoulder. Doesn't matter how far it goes. We'll just let it have a chance to, again, hang out and feel that sensation of opening. So we'll breathe into that sensation there in the left collarbone, the left side of the neck. Nice, and then soften to come forward again, to face forward. Let's take the twist to the left side. Right hand outside the left thigh, left hand behind you. And inhale, we'll lengthen. Exhale, we'll turn from the belly button to the left. Great, and again, we're going to tuck the chin a little. This time, left ear towards the left shoulder. And then kind of explore. Maybe if you tuck the chin more, you get something that feels like a more useful stretch for you. You can do that. If it feels better to even take the head slightly back more, that might feel better for you. So different muscles, different connections here to see which ones really want to have this. And just breathing into this. Take a few more breaths there. Nice, and then we'll soften again to come back through center. Nice. Let's walk the hands forward for a moment. So we'll draw the heart up. And again, we're not trying to always just kind of hang the head, because I think that for many of you it brings too much blood to the head. You're just slowly walking forward, relaxing. So take your time, hang out wherever you feel like there's already a lot of sensation, good sensation. Right degree of sensation for you of opening in the hip. So we'll breathe into that. Relax the shoulder blades. Take a few more breaths there. If there's room, you can fold further forward. Just check out what feels right in this moment. Great, and then slowly hands back towards the center. We're just going to undo the legs. You might want to sit back on your mat, and let's take a few windshield wipers so the hands are behind you, and we're just going to drop the knees side to side. Nice, lots of opening into the hip joints. Nice, great. And then we'll come back towards center. Maybe these things have a life of their own. Then this time we're going to take the right leg under, left leg over top. I think that's the side that we did before. Let me just see what my body is saying. Nope, left leg should be under, right leg should be on top. And then we're gonna, again, sit higher if that feels good. Next, we're gonna do eagle arms now. So just bring your elbows to relax. Let's take the right elbow under the left. Interlace, press your palms. We'll do it with breath and movement. So inhale, we're going to draw the elbows up. And exhale, draw them down towards the solar plexus. Let's do it a few times like this. So keep the spine neutral. Inhale, lengthening up. Check out all the places that are feeling sensation right now. Exhale, draw the elbows to the solar plexus. A few more times with your own breath. Great, and then undo the arms. Just let yourself relax the head towards the left shoulder for a moment. Draw the right fingertips further away from you. Tuck the chin, soften back. Extend the left fingertips, right ear towards the right shoulder. A few more breaths like that. Great, and then we'll come back through center. And this time, right elbow is under the left. We're going to interlace again. And come back into eagle. Draw the elbows up. Exhale, drawing them down. And again, with your own breath. Do it a few more times like this. Great. And then exhale, release again. Left ear to the left shoulder, right fingertips diagonally drawing away. Lots of length through the side, the top of the shoulder, all the way to your right fingertips. This time do a few circles in the right arm. Reverse the circles. Nice, soften back to the center. Last little thing, extend left arm, tuck the chin, relax right ear to the right shoulder. We're going to hang out here. If you feel like doing movement, again, we're going to make some little circles. Just knowing that everything that you're doing is like a little gift to your body. Just kind of enjoying that. Then reverse the circles. Great. And then we'll soften back to center. Interlace the hands behind you. Roll your shoulders back. Draw the knuckles back. Great. Release the head. One more circle. And then reverse that. Wonderful. And then exhale, release. So you're going to find your way to Shavasana now, which is whatever you need for your Shavasana. Maybe all of your yummy props today, or maybe you want to keep it very simple. So I'm going to come back into the shape that we began in. Just take your time, get supported. And again, let yourself spread out again. Feel the earth beneath you again. And now for the next few minutes, just really get to drink in the benefits of your practice. Just let everything that we have engaged, everything that we have touched into, remember all the goodness that you have intended for it. Letting those neural paths build, letting our nervous system continue to connect to the easeful side of things. There's nothing else I have to do now. You're simply resting, simply being into Shavasana. And again, if you have time and you can continue staying in your Shavasana, feel free to do that. Great, and taking smooth, deep breaths. Smooth, deep breaths into the body. Feeling prana circulate throughout the body. Feeling relaxed and complete, just as you are. And when you're ready, come to your side. Transition through your side to sila practice. So bringing our palms together to the heart, letting the shoulders relax. And just drinking in a breath together. Bowing in gratitude for each other and for our practice. Namaste. Welcome, thank you.